And I'm back. Wow, I only have 176 wins as Warrior, man. Damn! Rocket League has literally no lore. At least that I know of. In a world where cars have become self-aware and want to play soccer. I don't know. There's, I think, a lot of good examples of gameplay-focused and system-focused games who have lore that works in a fantastically supplementary way. One of the ones that comes to mind right away is Dark Souls, where nothing in the game really tells you fucking anything at all, ever. Fuck! Jesus! What's going on? It's no information. No information. However, if you begin to look for it, there's incredible story and lore in the items, in the world, in the environments. Things around start to hint to you as to what's going on, and it's a mystery that you can seek for and understand. How do I kill that butthole?
Hello, old friend. Let's meet for tea after the match, shall we?
Ugh. I love the world and the story and the ambiance and the implications and every little bit of wording in the cutscenes. Try to, like, read into what does it mean? What's the name of this sword and how does that signify what's going on? Let me talk to every character's dialogue again and again and again and again and again and again. And you don't need to do that. You can kill every single neutral in the entire game. And the gameplay's fine. Also could have hit twice and hit there, which may have increased more damage, but whatever. She's so fucked. Another one is Overwatch, another great example. Very gameplay focused, very system and action oriented. So sick. Well, you have two taunts, may as well run out the Bone Crusher. And there's this amazing cohesion to the game, where when you're in Numbani, there's information about the world, and actually every level has references to the Omnics and the Omnic War. I am sitting here right now saying things like Omnic and Omnic Lore, or Omnic War, excuse me. He's gonna Lightning Storm, he's gonna get a small taunter, we're gonna draw a Mortal Strike off the top, and we're gonna kill him right in his face. Incredible cohesion. Now, I think Overwatch is a little bit of an exception, because Titan was scrapped, and bits and pieces of that were reformed into Overwatch. And most games do not have the luxury of being able to crib from a previous work. We're rooting for off type. Off the top. Actually, we have a lot. We can get Mortal Strike. We have two Corcoran Elites, two Arcanite Reapers, Leroy Jenkins, and upgrade most of the deck, actually. Not that. That actually doesn't do shit for us.
Reporting for duty.
See if he's running a Murloc deck. And I think that this is, like, it's like an important lesson for media in general, that you don't need to crush it on every single layer that you can possibly succeed at to be a successful game. Like, there are some people that did not really like BioShock Infinite. They thought it was kind of crappy because of the way that the combat and the systems work. The combat was absolutely satisfying enough for me, and the world and story I loved. I adored it. Could it have been leveled up to the point of Bioshock 1, which I actually, I prefer the gameplay of Bioshock 1 to Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, sure, but fuck me, I loved him. Oh, by the way, nice call, Finifia says, was it the right play to play or fire a War Axe there? He could destroy it. Great fucking point. I absolutely shouldn't have. Really nice read. Finifia, you're fucking wrong. We always find lethal. Ah! JK. And I think that one of the greatest examples of that is 50 Shades of Grey or Twilight. Many people were critical of the prose of these two books. Many people were critical of the main character and the characterization and the development and the fact that a lot of it seemed to be just centered around a fantasy. But you know what? I would call those two books 10 out of 10. Excellent. Well done. Brilliantly done books. Like, Twilight especially, I think, is brilliantly done.
Versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
I have read Twilight. Not all of it. Not all of it. I'm not that interested in it. It really does not speak to me or any of my experiences. I want a weapon.
I'm in charge now.
Patches is one of the worst characters in the game. Ah, we're gonna be off by 1 today. I think it's brilliantly done because it very thoughtfully resonates with a large amount of emotional experiences of a set of readers.
X marks the spot.
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
We lost! Ah!
Fly, Polly.
Bali Lolly says there's a TED Talk on how it taps into what women want to have in a sexual fantasy. Oh, God, I'm trying to remember. God, By the way, we are fucked. We are, like, completely and totally toasted. Play removal! The writing mentor for Stephanie Meyer is a guy named David Wolverton, or David Farland, who has a number of amazing lectures where David Wolverton is a guy who, his pen name is David Farland, that's what he publishes his novels under. He was like one of these audience experts who does a lot of research into basically how audiences behave. Stephanie Meyer came to him and said, I want to have like the most successful young adult fiction book like ever written. And so they had a discussion about probably what that would take. God, I'm trying to remember exactly what the advice was. It was something along the lines of an experience that I might completely be fucking making this up, but I hope that this is correct. David Wolverton's daughter was... I don't remember what was happening or why. I should have gotten the... No! I should have gotten the fire thing and cleared the board. Let's do this. Let's actually just clear, man. I'm gonna make up some details of this David Farland story because I know I'm gonna screw it up. But basically, his daughter was acting up, we'll say, and was having some issue. So, as a concerned parent, David Wolverton was talking to like psychiatrist, psychologist, someone about like what could be going wrong, what's happening, urban GERD, Turnus burls.
No quarter.
Finally to worry about that. And this psychiatrist, psychologist person counselor or whoever, explained sort of emotional changes that are happening in a young girl at that age, and that it can be very difficult and confusing and stressful to have all these different feelings, particularly around their sexuality, and to be attracted to multiple different guys in a completely new way. I race better than you race! And this got David Wolverton, I think, again, I think I'm fucking up a lot of details, really interested in this whole topic and began to research this whole thing about the experience of coming into one's sexuality at that age and what that experience is like. Is that really the most relevant spell power totem there ever was? I shouldn't have brought him low. Shouldn't have brought him low. And so it is apparently a type of experience of young females and females in general that is underexplored in media. It's underserved. Kind of like there used to be a whole lot of action stories where the protagonist was male, and there just weren't a lot of female protagonist action stories. Yeah! And so this wound up being one of the significant themes of Stephanie Meyer's book, Twilight. I think it's incredibly interesting. Oh, somebody got toasted. How do we do this? I think we run this down.
I'm in charge now.
I think I actually do this and kill this guy. I think that's right. So I completely botched that story. I completely, absolutely did. But the important idea is that there are certain experiences that people have that resonate with them, certain feelings, either in terms of a story or in terms of a game, an interactive type experience. Like, for me, I love clicking buttons really, really quickly. I like the feeling of crisis and having to go around everywhere. I love rhythm games. I love Super Puzzle Fighter HD Remix. I love StarCraft. I love Plants vs. Zombies. These are games that have a lot of because I like the feeling of everything is about to fucking fall apart, but the only thing keeping it together is me, and I'm amazing, and I'm amazing, and I'm amazing. Look at me go. I'm so sick. Look at my moves. Look at my sick moves, Ma, Dad, Father. Look at me go. Right? Like, I love that. I love that feeling so much. This is weird, but I'm going to hang on to it for these. That's an interactive sensation. What about story-wise? What are things that are emotionally resonant? Well, in terms of a underserved type of market, Twilight tapped into this idea. And so for that reason, I will call it an absolutely brilliant book. See if I can remember to attack with this first. To the face, to the face. So basically we need to just win early in this. Metalized Red Black Dragon says, I disagree that the genre is underserved. Look at any young adult romance section at the bookstore. What do you mean by look at it? Suppose I'm looking at it. What's step 2? Think you've ended your argument prematurely. You know, as I'm waiting for the follow-up comment, I think I used the word underserved. I don't think that anyone else. Maybe underserved is the wrong word. Because, I mean, the fact of the matter is I know a reasonable bit about what David Wolverton has shared about Stephanie Meyer books. I don't know a lot about the market in general. I'm quite a fan of. I think I hold on to this. I'm a big fan of David Wolverton. He just has awesome lectures on writing. I got into lectures on writing like 3 years ago. So Brandon Sanderson is amazing. David Wolverton is amazing. I told you I should keep it. I'm so sick. I'm so fucking sick. Oh, I missed it. Really bad. He concedes now. I think I'm the better pirate versus pirate player because I killed him. There's a huge market for romance for female readers, and has been for decades. The Harlequin romance genre is sort of the female equivalent of Tom Clancy espionage books, and is equally popular, if not more so. I'm gonna give a really weak, shitty answer. Metalized Red Black Dragon. I think it's because I don't read that genre. I think here's the statement I'm gonna try on. This is a bad statement. We're gonna try it on. We're gonna try it on. We're gonna try it on. We're gonna see how it fits on our head. We're gonna see it. If we don't like it, we can always change hats. That's what Rocket League and TF2 always taught me. I think it's the idea that that young adult genre has functionally different components from a traditional romance. I think that's it. I think there's something about it. I don't necessarily know the difference extremely well between... Do I keep this? I don't know how to value the Swampoos. I think maybe I should have kept the Swampoos. I should have kept the Swampoos. What am I doing? So, I think that because of the components of what makes a young adult book different than a other book, that's what makes it underserved. The reason I think that it's weak is because if you said, what are those components? I'd go, I don't fucking know, man. I don't have a clue! I don't know! I don't really read young adult fiction except for The Maze Runner, which I thought was so sick. Oh, I loved The Maze Runner. Oh, and The Maze Runner loved me. And The Maze Runner, it loved me. The best. Whew. Whew. See, I should have kept it. Should have kept my man. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. So this is where my entire... Because you'll notice I jumped into this without having a good underpinning of argument. But you know what? LeMayo, Raffle, whatever, too easy. It's not a big deal. My name's Sean and I don't give a damn. Thunderclaws. I was referring to this one as the Thunderclaws. Arr. I'm gonna do this, so that way I can kill him next turn, and it'll be so sick. And if not, then whatever, LeMayo! Don't do it! Oh! And then I'm doing it in this way because I think this is better overall, because I might be able to slow down. But this started with me saying I really think the Twilight books are brilliant books, are amazing, they're excellent, but they don't need to succeed on every single dimension. I think that there are criticisms about the prose, about the, oh, I really want to have a pirate out and get huge though. No, no. Let's see. Depending on the number of taunts he has, we've got him. I've seen people criticize Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter has certainly issues in it, but I think that the identification of issues is very different from the total success of the medium. really just need a pirate. Bloodsail Cultist. And I think that there's a lot of people in terms of creative analysis who will mistakenly say, I can identify a problem, or I can identify a group of people that do not like said thing. Therefore, oh, so sick. So happy to have you. Welcome to the team. I think this is more important for me to do because the number of cards that allow me to deal more burst damage here is acceptable enough to me to do this. There's a lot of people who will say, I have identified an issue with the work, therefore the work is bad. Therefore, the fact that this thing is selling so well or doing so well financially is incorrect and there's something wrong happening. And I think that's problematic analysis. My name is Sean, good luck to me!
Who's up for an adventure?
Damn it. Maybe using the Mortal Strike there was incorrect. Didn't hero power first. I deliberately didn't hero power first because I would have rather gotten the life tap and then life tap for the potential to draw something that I needed.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
N'Zoth's first, mate! N'Zoth's first. Oh, the rhythm of the night. Your hero power resets, doesn't it? Yes, it resets, but it costs mana. So if I have 9 mana and I use it, I'll be at 7. I cast Finley, then I will be at 6. And then if I get hero power, Warlock, and I tap, I'll be at 4. Therefore, if I drew Leroy Jenkins, I would not be able to kill. So I will once again restate that I deliberately didn't life tap, or deliberately didn't armor up because I wanted the mana. Bum bum bum.
You want to cast a spell?
Alright, so boy, all these things that interact with weapon are sure real fucking nice when we can't do anything with it. Oh my god, I just resized the window. Options. Options. Yeah. Ugh. His rage cannot be controlled. So coming back to the entire top level point, I think that there are creative works of media that do not need to succeed on all levels to be 10 out of 10 amazing, excellent, 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 excellent media works. I think Dota 2 is an example. I think that if you need me, my blade will be thirsty.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Blood and blood.
Loktar! Ogar! He played that shit on the wrong turn. Wrong turn! Hey! Hafu just opened Knuckles. Way to go, Hafu. Is Hafu streaming right now? Twitch.tv/it's Hafu. So we're gonna give her a Hosteroni and the pepperoni. No. Nobody expects the Bloodsail Cultist power-up! I love your shirt. Where did you get it? From Abso Facto. Also, Larceny13 says, I just tried Goose Island, Bourbon County, and it was a life-changing experience. Oh my god, fuck yeah, that's fucking sick! Oh gosh, I got so engaged and involved in that. We have not yet welcomed the new subs after 1 hour. Let's do it in one big swoop before our turn is done. Propopol, the Lone Potatoes, Danielune, Fishman, DGB, KG, Sawtown, Rawhide Kid, Professor Nick Bag, Daughterby, Tannen, keep scrolling. Felinix 1, Zerg Death 1. Oh, Hex SC2. Yeah, 1,000 bits for Loctaro Gar. You're just like, I love it when Sean smarks. It's fucking sick. Alright, let's attack here. Let's attack here. Who else is it? Red Cardon 7, Crown, Guluru, Rupture Helmet 1, Light Creator. CS Shoulder, Nialilio. Oh my gosh. CJC25, Larceny 13, Vicarious to end the turn! Albino Kobe 24, Liquid Turmoil. I love your use of the liquid tag. Oh, my session started right before then. Play the Shovels. And Anthropos 95. Okay, do we have any long-term subs we gotta thank and we gotta welcome? Oh, God tier draft, 13 months. Oh my God, Joe Monkey, happy 2-year night anniversary. Is this guy toasted? He's toasted, he's done. This deck is ridiculously strong, Jesus. So yeah, Elysium, oh my God, Liz, what a pleasure to have you here. Woo, 29 months. Bane Foulon, 31 months. Afternoon from Australia. Good day, mate! I was recently looking at a list of the most populous Australian cities because I should have been asleep. And I was like, Wikipedia, what other information do you have for me? And I learned that Perth is quite large. I believe the largest cities are Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide, and Brisbane. Fucking useless ass evening, man. Why do I know that now? Why do I know that? I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I know these are some facts, okay? If you need facts, I have them now. Oh! Innervate swipe. Fuck. I hate swipe. Abilities bullshit. Did I nail it? It's pronounced Brisbane. It's Brisbane. Sorry, A is pronounced I. Sir Finley. Is it hunting time? Probably this. Our deck is designed to be curving out the butt, so that's unlikely to be used until late, but that's actually great. Dum, dum. Nightwolf MKS is born in said Brisbane. And I'm going to say it like that to throw people off. Yeah. I'm from Brisbane, mate. Sam Martin says it's pronounced Briz Vegas. Actually, thank you so much. I knew that B-A-N-E is often in Australian pronounced Vegas. But of course. But of course. Florin 524 says, what's everyone drinking tonight? I'm having some coffee. I'm out of coffee, though. Probably get some this upcoming break. I think that, like, I have not quite hit a moment where I'm like, wow, this deck is totally trouncing me. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and life tap. Because I'm going to get 2 free nerds next turn. You know I will get 2 free nerds. The nerds. Pumpkin Bunt Cake says, did you see the last Nolan Batman movie? Vegas was such a good villain. Yes. In case you were wondering, it's pronounced Vegas. It sounds way too much like fucking Flirt and Flunder. It sounds way too much like Deckard Cain. It doesn't matter where we are. What I meant to say is it doesn't matter who we are. Deckard Vegas. Yes, Deckard Vegas. I was born in the shadows. So easy to do a Bane voice, man. Oh, taunts! Alright, so...
X marks the spot.
For the war chief!
Die, land lover.
Toasted! Leia. You ruined Bane's voice for me because you compared him to Deckard Cain. Yeah. Yeah, it was so hard not to hear that because he's like, the sanctity of this place has been fouled. The stock market, I mean, not the yellow. Wow. Alright, I can kill that. Damn. Let's do proper counting. Yep. Good. Quad. Good quad. We're actually gonna up rank. I'm gonna get. No, I'm not gonna get coffee. The show's almost done. We're gonna take a micro break. We're gonna listen to a chunk of a song. Okay, just listen.